So talk to me about what's going on in the news. What's happening with relationships? For those, let me say this. Some of you see us on Periscope. We're on Blab also. You can ask questions wherever. We'll just try to get to it. This is just what we do. This is the Chris and Tanya show, and we're just talking relationships and being nuts and having a good time in Jesus' name, right? Okay, so what's going on?
Wait a minute. So Bill Cosby.
I don't know what I'm expecting. I know, I like that. I'm sorry. Go ahead. I was reading. Periscope.
Bill Cosby. What is happening? Do we believe this or not? I mean, it's up to 50 people. It's hurting my heart.
Okay,
because I think it's true.
What happened with Bill? He's countersuing, right? Is that what
he's a few people? Well, a few people. He is claiming defamation of character for a few people, but he also for the first girl, I forget her name, that came forward. I think it was the first girl. The statute of limitations was running out, I think, in like next month. So
okay. All right.
They he went to court and he's on bail right now. It was like $1 billion. I don't know how much money, but he's out on bail and they're waiting trial.
Wait a minute, they arrested Bill?
They issued a warrant for his arrest.
Oh no!
I'm not sure if they went and got him. I don't think they went and got him, but they showed him being brought to the court, and he's out on bail right now in trial. He could go for like 10 years. He'll be dead. He'll die in jail.
So if Bill's locked up, I mean, what do you say to Bill if you're his celly, right? It's like, hey man, I used to watch you every Saturday, dog. I
used to want you to be my dad. They're gonna be.
It's do you punk him for his Jello? You know what I'm saying? Check your Jello. Yeah, I don't know. It just don't feel right. You know what I mean? Protective custody, something. America's dad. I don't know. Did he do it?
I don't know.
It's Bill. Yeah, but he's got a lot of money.
It's like 50 women now.
Right.
He's still saying, he's still maintaining that.
Dr. Mel.
No, it didn't happen. He didn't do it. Wasn't me kind of thing.
All right, what else you got for me?
That's all I got.
You suck. All right. So,
stuff has been going on.
Moving right along. I think that what do you have in the trusty mailbag? Give me a relationship question. That's what I live for. People, relationships.
Where is Erica? We totally need Erica because.
Yeah, well, she flies in and she does an Eddie Kane and she asks a question, but she's busy. She's doing something right now. She's probably stressed out with the author, and sweet black girl. Okay.
So we should have discussed this previously, but my new phone, I can't get on my email.
So are you telling me you don't have a mailbag question for me?
I am telling you that there is a question that I'm trying to locate.
Hey, let this be a lesson. All right. If you're going to have someone that you're going to have as a co-host, that you're going to count on to do certain things that you don't consider to be rocket science, vet them somehow. Okay. Learn from my mistakes, good people. Because it saves you a lot of embarrassment. It saves them a lot of embarrassment. Everybody doesn't feel like there's an incompetent spirit, floating about.
Whoa! First of all, that wasn't my job.
Oh, here's a question. Can a marriage survive infidelity? Thank you. God bless you, Dr. Mel. You know what? She said, I got your back. Which she wasn't saying, unlike, I'm just saying that, yes, but let me get to it. Can it survive? Of course it can. It definitely can. You may need to, because, marriage it's a lot, and you never know what you're going to, hey, for better or for worse, right? Okay, sickness and in health and all the other stuff. And if you don't have the kind of love, all right, you don't have the kind of love that can like transcend anything, hey, man, listen, maybe you should rethink it. Now, hey, am I saying that the infidelity piece is easy and all that? No. You have to really find out, are they sincere? Are they genuine? What are the circumstances? We're talking counseling. We're talking a lot. I was friends with my ex, then he blocked me on Facebook for no reason. Why? Yes, that's a great question. And we're
As
about to
he should have.
are you saying that the friend her friend? Well, see, the friend thing.
She's saying her ex blocked her, and she should have blocked him.
Well, see, it ain't as black and white as that. Okay, but I will say this. See, those Facebook drive-bys will get you in trouble. Okay, we kind of getting into my message, but let me put the tail end on this. Yes,
infidelity and
yeah, I get it. X. That means X. It means no more, right? Okay, but on the marriage piece, and this in all seriousness, he is in a relationship with a woman that is uncomfortable with your relationship. Okay, yeah, she was responding to someone else. But
no, she's responding to I think she's saying how he blocked her because, is that the same woman that he blocked her because he's in a relationship that's uncomfortable?
Is just texting with a little phone communication a red flag? You talking about with your ex? Yeah. But see, the thing about this, again, I might as well just go here since we're already here. But yeah, the infidelity thing, yeah, you can survive that, get counseling, and work through it.
Maybe.
But yes. Okay, you got to ask yourself questions. So that is what I was responding to. Okay. I asked 3 questions basically about being friends with your ex because it's a big deal. A lot of people have issues about this. First of all, why do you want to be friends with your ex? I mean, seriously. I mean,
because really you want the relationship to continue. That's the only reason you want to be friends, especially when it first starts. You want the relationship to continue.
Well, okay, but is that always the reason? Is that always the motive? Let me say this. Oftentimes, a person really is trying to keep some attachment. All right. The relationship has been downgraded. All right. It's not what it was. All right. And you still want to be able to kind of have your cake and eat it too. All right. And so it's not necessarily, it's kind of like that more than friends, less than lovers, kind of thing. And we talk about, when we talk about the different type of women, a doormat is really susceptible to this because sometimes you're trying to run from the ex and trying to, reestablish your life, and they come, hey, what's up? I mean, we can be friends. I mean, seriously, we can be friends. I mean, when you think about friends, are we going to go get ice cream together? We're going to go get a Happy Meal together? Can I talk to you about my new? No. And I mean, right after. Yeah, right after the relationship. Seriously, come on. No. And then at the same time, we want to go by Facebook and do the drive-bys. No. You know what I'm saying? If you're really honest with yourself, right after a relationship breaks up, there's no real need to still try to be friends. Now, there are extenuating circumstances, okay? But first, let me go here. Are you or are they in a relationship? Okay. Now, if that's the case, it is not going to be in your best interest to try to maintain a friendship. First of all, if you do, you're going to be dealing with jealousy. And you're going to be answering questions like, well, why is she calling you? Don't she got a man? Okay. Mm-hmm. That's going to come up real fast. And if you're in a relationship with somebody that you think is wonderful, somebody that you have a lot of potential with, to establish a strong future, why would you want to jeopardize that by trying to maintain this connection with your ex, Tanya? Why would you do that? Okay. I'm not saying you. Okay. So let the lips go. Don't go here with it. Yeah, let them go. Yeah, right. It wasn't in the best interest.
The only reason I'm keeping contact is because I'm not over it. Unless there was a lot of time that passed, maybe without contact, then maybe you can come back as, friends, but we're not real friends. We're not talking every day. I'm not calling you with my problems. We're maybe saying hi. We may be Facebook friends. That's it.
Well, and let me say this, and I'll say this again. If you are the doormat, you are probably going to have some serious issues with this, okay? Because your boundaries, okay, you're getting some great questions. Your boundaries are really not firm and established for yourself or in the eyes of the other person. Excess privileges with benefits will pose confusion and control. Diamond Diva, benefits, mutual friends, equals family and sex. Oh, yes. Oh, yeah. Give me some good stuff. This must be a good topic.
Absolutely. Yeah.
It's just unnecessary. I mean, that person not being in your life is not going to it's not going to ruin your life. It's going to cause far more turmoil. Now, the situation where it might be invited followers. Thank you. I meant to ask you that. Invite followers. Follow me on Blab, Periscope, all of that. Now, where it can get sticky is if you have kids together. Okay. And because you don't want to be, squabbing and, beefing with each other, for the sake of the kids. Okay. Now, being cordial, all right, to the point where we don't hate each other, and we're not calling each other, well, you're another one, and if I find you over there, and all of that, it's like, but being cordial is one thing, but being friends is something totally different.
Right.
Now, I've heard people say, hey, man, listen, me and my ex, man, I'll be honest with you, we made better friends than we did, the husband and wife or boyfriend, girlfriend. She's like my best friend. I'm not going to say it's not possible. Okay. The ex would try to be inappropriate and would tell him to chill because he's married. Oh, you got to cut that off. I'm sorry.
What did she say?
She said the ex would try to be inappropriate and I would tell him to chill because he's married. That situation, you got to cut. There should be no communication. Block, cell phone, block, social media, the whole 9 yards. Because let me say this, let me just segue. When an ex is trying to still get at you just on the low, if you give them any room, you're telling them, you're communicating to them, especially from the way a guy takes it, you're okay with it, because sometimes it's just that challenge, all right? So if you let them in, if you give them a crack, then before you know it, the nose is in there, then the head is in there, and then the shoulders is in there, and now we didn't set up camp and we good, so. And I'm not saying
that analogy made me very uncomfortable.
You didn't like that? Yeah.
Nah.
Yeah. Yeah. It's like I'm being born. I'm born again. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, it made me very uncomfortable. Yeah, I don't like it. I don't like it. Stop it.
You're not spiritual. See, I can see the spiritual meaning and everything, but you're very carnal, and so you wouldn't be able to. And I understand that. But if there are kids involved, communication is dead now. I guess he didn't. I guess he didn't like being shut down. Good for you. Shut them down. But if they're kids, going back to what I was saying, if there are kids involved, you obviously want to be as cordial as you can. But trying to be true friends, like I said, I'm not saying that it can't happen, but I think both people have to be extremely mature. There cannot be any hidden motives at all. Okay. And here's the thing, even when that's the case, when there has already been a history of some type of intimacy, you always have that potential, not saying it's got to happen, for, for intimacy again, because you can have that soul tie, you can be that shoulder to cry on, and it can just get very weird. All right.
Yeah, and then what about if you're in a relationship with someone else too? That can be really weird for whoever else you're in a relationship with.
You know what? I got someone that wants to get in on this, and I'm hoping that let's see what we got here. Okay. Rashid, if you have anything, or if anybody has something that they want to say, or add to this conversation on Blab, you're more than welcome to join in on if you should still be friends with your ex, because I believe this is a challenge for a lot of people. Now repeat what I'm sorry, I was briefly distracted. Say what you just said again. If you're in a relationship with someone, I really don't listen to you, but at the same time,
you don't have to tell me that. I know.
Yeah, but say it again for those that
I was saying that it's challenging if either one of those people are in a relationship with someone else, to have your significant other friends, best friends with their ex. It's weird.
Mm-hmm.
Being friendly is cool, but friends, like tight, I don't know. I don't know how I would feel about that.
Okay, Sweet Black Girl said, I have an ex who still calls me boo. I never said it's over, but I have backed off. He thinks it's okay. You gotta establish those boundaries, boo boo. If you getting called pet names, boo, sweetie, all of that, that's
You're still a girl in his mind.
Because here's the thing, and I'm just putting it out there. Do you kind of like it? You know what I mean? You maybe like a little.
Absolutely like it.
Yeah. Do you like the attention? Just maybe a little bit. I don't really want to get with you like that, but
I want you to want me like that.
Ah, yes. I want you to want me like that. And we hear this term soul tie, it's passed around a lot, but seriously, you can have that very strong connection. You ever have people that you just got this strong connection? Oh, but after 6 years, I never met family, me friends. Yes, I didn't get.
Oh, hell no.
But you got this connection. You got this connection, and you just seem like you moved on, or you tried to move on. They tried to move on, but you just can't seem to break it. And they just got your number. Like if you see them somewhere, they know they can say that one little thing. You know what I mean? That can keep you in there. And part of you was like, on this shoulder, like, well, maybe we can be friends. There's no harm that, there's no hanky panky going on. Then the other part is like, oh no, we tried this before. We already know, how it's going to end up. And there could be
like
something.
A lot of times when a relationship ends, you still want that other person you still want to know that you really meant something to that other person. You don't want them to just be like, all right, it's over, deuces, I'm gonna go my way, you go yours, and I'll start dating someone else. And as selfish as that is, that's the reality. That's how you feel.
All right, hold on. Does X Diamond Diva said, does X mean? Oh Lord, it went away. Jesus. But it said, does X mean it's over forever? And I didn't see the rest of it. If you want to retype that, how do you break? Oh, here's another. Oh, man, y'all got some good ones today. How do you break that spiritual tie? Well,
hey, God, 2356.
Okay, hold on. Here it is. Does X mean it's over forever? And rekindling that relationship is risky and surfaces baggage. I think maybe I read that right. Doesn't mean it's over forever. Doesn't have to mean it's over forever. Okay, I'm gonna go ahead and take let somebody in and see what we got going on here. And yeah, I'm going to answer that though, but let's see what's going on here to see if we got somebody that can contribute and jump in on this. Hey, what's going
Hi.
on? Can you hear me? I can't hear you. I don't know if you can hear me. Yeah, I don't hear you. Um, yeah, I don't hear you. Try to do something with the audio and come back in. Um, but I'm gonna answer
Aw.
this question. You know, first of all, we can't hear. Yeah, the soul tie, the spiritual soul tie. And I need you to clarify for me what you mean by spiritual soul tie. And maybe you just mean soul tie. And you're just saying, or you're saying spiritual tie. But how do you break that? I think it takes time and distance. Hey, what's up, Shawanda? You jump in on here if you want to. Time and distance to break that because it's not a willpower. Let me talk to him, but let me try to sex before marriage. I wouldn't advise it. Um, with that tie because it's in you. You know what I
What
mean?
did you say about sex before marriage?
It just a statement that says sex before marriage.
Oh.
Yeah, you open up a serious can of worms with that trust. Um,
Yeah, well, but it happens every
yeah,
95,
no,
making up like
yeah,
95% of the people are
okay,
having sex before marriage.
yeah. Well, you're seriously, if you're talking about creating soul ties, I mean that is like a
Number
beeline.
one, number one
Yeah,
way to
I mean,
to create
that's
one.
like, yeah. I mean, the only way that typically it doesn't, somebody's just in it just to, just for the grins and giggles, and they're not really trying to do anything else. It was part of the question I asked. That's where the soul tie comes from. Oh, sex before
That's
marriage.
not the only way a
Okay.
soul tie is formed, though.
No, it's not. Really, to be honest with you, I'm gonna tell you what's just as intense and sometimes more intense, especially for women, than the physical is the emotional piece.
Absolutely.
You know, if,
Absolutely.
you, if you've got somebody there that, they've been your shoulder to cry on and you're sharing very intimate details with each other, about, your problems, what's going on, and you build that emotional connection. Oh my God. Some
Those can be
people,
just as hard to break.
and some people wish it was just physical. Because then they're like, okay, right, wrong, or indifferent, I can just. But if you're in the crackhead phase, you know what I mean? That's intimacy, isn't it? Yes, it's extremely intimate, you know.
Right.
Um, and you got the shakes, and you trying to. I don't want to call them, and I need to, but I got it, and I can't, and it's listen,
Yeah.
that's horrible. It's horrible. And
Hmm.
if you're trying to break that, it's really going to take some serious, serious discipline. So if you have that dynamic going on with your ex, which you probably do because you were intimate probably on all levels. Well, let me say this. I shouldn't say all levels. Um, but you were probably obviously intimate, at least emotionally. All right.
Hmm.
It is going to be very difficult. You're going to have some serious accountability because we can play mind games with ourselves all day long. Come on, let's keep it 100.
Right.
Well, it ain't gonna hurt nothing if and you're the only one you're being accountable to. Now, your homies may be looking at you with the side eye, like, you
Hmm.
know, because and they didn't heard you so many times say that I'm done.
I'm
I'm
done.
just
It's
done.
over.
I don't even want them to look in my direction. I don't even want them to
Yeah,
breathe
right.
in the same room I'm in. And they like, child, please. And then because
Yeah.
next week, all of a sudden, I talked to John and, we just decided that we could at least be friends. Seriously. Now, ladies, I'm going to tell you this, okay? I'm going to give you this, right? For guys, a lot of times with the friends piece, we just like to keep tabs. You feel what I'm saying? We just don't want you to get too far away oftentimes, and we want to know that we can at least get access back in if we decide to. All right. Um, like I said,
That's
doormats.
annoying.
Yeah, doormats really fall for this one.
Well, I
Um,
dated someone once that kept that open door with all of his exes. So he may not have been, well, I mean, he was physically involved with other people, but there were ones that he wasn't even physically involved with, but he was still emotionally involved with them. Huh?
Ruby invited some other people. I was just saying thank you.
Oh. Yeah,
Yeah, but you know,
he was still texting them, keeping in contact, telling them, oh, I still love you, like all kinds of inappropriate things. And although he was not physically involved, he was still emotionally involved. Those girls, those women were emotionally involved. And I'm gonna tell you, if he for 1 second just approached them like that, they would have let him back in.
were you
I
dating
was
him?
like that for a while.
You were dating the guy, or he was one of your exes?
Yeah, I was dating him.
Yeah, no, ladies. No, no, no. I'm trying to tell you, we will do it. We will do it. Don't necessarily want to be with you, but sometimes keep that friend angle. We want to be the shoulder that you can just lean on. You know what I mean? X means expired, LOL. Do not surrender to rebound behavior to fill a void. Yes, Diamond Diva one, I like that.
Good stuff.
But don't be that, don't fall for that, that friend, that ex that just wants to be there, because a lot of times once you get into a situation or another relationship that look like maybe it's going somewhere, now they want to activate. The ex wants to start saying things like, you and I really shouldn't have never broke up. You know what I'm saying?
Mm-hmm.
Ain't nobody
Boy,
going, what I'm saying? Our thing was magic. You know what I mean? Ain't nobody gonna be like the two of us. It seems like men have sixth sense when the woman is seeing someone else, someone new. No, it ain't no sixth sense. It's a challenge. It's a challenge, ladies. It's exciting now. I'm reinvigorated. Is somebody that is a competitor, okay? In my ex's friends, he starts calling out the blue. And now here's the deal. You didn't messed up. You didn't messed up if you take that first phone call. Because you know what he's saying? You know what the ex is saying? Got her. Yeah. We don't even care what you say. We really don't. You can say, tic-tac-toe, you know what I'm saying? Merry Christmas, it don't matter. Because you took the phone call, you say that's the little opening that I need, okay? And I'll just drip on it, you know what I'm saying? And then
it'll start talking about I miss you and
maybe
whatever.
First we were friends first, we tried a relationship and knew we were better friends. Yeah, I've had that. I had a friend that we were friends, and then we tried something, to mess around, and she totally was like went into this jealousy thing, and I'm like, who are you? And then we said, no, we just better go back to friends, and that was cool. But even that, once I met wifey, I just, yeah, because it's better that way. You don't want any misunderstandings, because right. even if you think that you can do it, how is it going to make the person feel that you're with now?
Right.
Seriously. And you have to respect that. I know guys, they ain't cool on no other guy, that they know was with their woman, okay?
They're hardly cool with guys that are straight friends, let alone exes.
Yeah, because here's the thing: we as guys don't believe in just no straight friend. A lot of times we like, yeah, all right, and because you got that one eye on it. You know what I'm saying? That one right there. Yeah, I know what you're doing. Because you know what it is. He may be saying, I know how I was. Okay, and y'all talk a lot. What y'all talking about all the time? You know what I mean? I like to talk. I like to talk too. You know what I mean? So
Like, no, you don't.
If it means you're gonna talk to that Joker, what you want to talk about? I'm your new BFFF. Yeah, yeah. Let's add a couple of more F's on there. I'm all of that. But y'all, we got to watch this X thing. Someone from the past who adores me and irritates me because he wants me to chase him.
You hear that alarm? Sorry.
He's a good man. I don't know if I'm getting all that. Someone from the past who adores me and irritates me because he wants me to chase him. He wants you to chase him. Mm-mm.
Oh, no. Bye.
No. Ladies, y'all don't chase men. That's a no-no.
Later for all of that.
No, that's the bunny rabbit chasing the lion through the woods. It just looks weird.
It's not right. Doesn't work like that.
I don't believe it's God's best. So, yeah. And maybe that's why he irritates you. Okay, so what we got here? Diamond Diva, you firing them off tonight. Social media profiles can add salt to the X void as well. That is one of the first places we check. Yeah, this.
Yeah. I'm all over social media, checking who liked your status, who commented way too friendly, who you commented on, what you doing, where you at, all of it.
Stalker. Yeah, you're a straight stalker. And social media has created you know what? It used to be when you broke up with somebody, if y'all didn't like run in the same circles, you didn't have to see each other. You know what I'm saying? So you could go, through the healing process, let your heart break and whatever, move on. But now social media, you never have to be separated, disconnected from. All right. And it really takes an extra level of discipline, right? Because even if you're going to stalk them and like back in the day, go by their house or go by the job, yeah, since Simone said you should have been a detective. Sanamo. Sanamo.
Sanamo. Oh, that's Monique.
Yeah, Monique. Why? I always see that and just immediately think Simone. Yeah, said you should have been a detective. So social media is a gift and a curse. I
have my minor in detectivology.
Yeah, but seriously, you can do those.
Figure it out.
The Facebook drive-bys, and you can do that every day, every minute, every second.
You drive yourself nuts. You're seeing pictures. You're seeing status update. You're like, oh, they're having a lot of fun without me.
Check out. Here's what I do with my clients immediately. Block them, let them go, stop. I don't want you doing it anymore. Period.
The worst.
Yeah, I know you're just driving yourself.
It's so hard.
Like, yeah, you. Hey, we gotta get off the crack. We gotta get off the pipe. Stop doing the drugs. We stop. Detox. Say no. Yeah, and that accountability. Who has time for all of that though? You'd be surprised.
Oh, I got time. I got time. And you got time too if you in that position. Trust, you will make the time.
If you're dealing with it, it's real. It's serious. You know what, ladies?
You making that time.
Trust, guys do it too. Yeah, guys do it too. Guys do the drive-bys. Guys want to see who you're talking to, who's talking to you, who's trying to get at you, what's your status, has it changed? All of that. I mean, guys do the same thing that, the ladies do. And because when you're going through, you're geeking, you all your power has been stripped, and you may, like I said, you may throw out there, hey, let's just be friends, just because you're trying to still keep the connection there. All right. And it's not healthy. That's why relationships are such a delicate thing, and we go into them with the best of intentions. We really do. But oftentimes, because of our upbringing and different experiences, we really don't know what we're doing. We're trying to figure it out. We give ourselves to people that don't deserve us. We still haven't worked out all of our baggage and our issues, our doormats, our guardians, our CEO, and all of that kind of stuff. And you're practicing. You're practicing in these relationships, and you really don't know what it is. You don't go to school to practice to be a doctor. Yeah, well, you do practice a certain level of, medicine, but you don't get in there and perform surgery, and you've never done it before. Like, from the standpoint of, well, let me just hand me the blue one. Yeah, yeah, I think, yeah, well, it's sharp enough. Yeah, let's see what it does. Yeah. Oh, wow, look at that. Can somebody tell me what that is? Yeah, I've never seen one. You know what I'm saying? But in relationships, we do that. Okay. So my thing is, y'all, get healed, get healthy, all right, before you just jump out there and make these decisions. And then hopefully we don't have to worry about the exes. I don't date men who have Facebook pages. Um, Not all men have them, and not everyone is my Facebook friend. Well, you know what? I am glad that you said that. Because, well, and it's not that it's a problem. Get whole. Yeah, get whole. Right. Who said that? Tosin?
Who doesn't have
Masura?
Facebook? You're
Masura?
weird if you don't have Facebook. Unless you're a teacher, you're weird if you don't have Facebook.
Yeah, you hear her? She said you're weird if you don't have Facebook. Yeah, she's weird.
Unless you're
Yeah.
a teacher.
Yeah, let me say this about Tanya, y'all. Don't listen to her. Okay. Yeah, totally. Whatever. I know she's got the dimples and she's so cute, but don't listen to nothing she said. Why is she here? The adopted children program. You know what I'm saying? For just 2 cents a day, you can have a co-host. You know what I mean? And I signed up, and you can't get rid of them. You try. Can you send them back? No. But no, she's my homie. She really kind. She's good people. Just a little off. Like Medea's off. She means well, but crazy. Yeah. Um. I got rid of it because of drama, so I'll be weird. I'm comfortable with me. Yes, you be weird. Yes, but you're not weird. She's weird. Yes.
I didn't deny that.
Yeah.
Hey, Yusuf.
Stop talking about Auntie. No, I will not.
Thank you.
No. Don't try to get out here and protect her. In Jesus. She is crazy. In Jesus' name, be healed. You know what? You need to go through the line again. Yeah.
Probably a few times.
Yeah. Let them pour oil on you. Yeah. This
Ain't
here,
gonna work.
all of that. No. Here's what you need. This in Jesus' name, come out. Yeah.
I'm like, ooh, salad dressing, yum.
Who would say that? Who would say that during a deliverance service? Shut that door. Shut it. I'm doing a thing. Shut it. Okay, thank you. It's my daughter. She didn't see the light blinking outside that says we're on the air. Yeah, that was KK. What do you want, KK? I'm live. All right. Invite followers. Thank you. Who is that? Christoph. Hey, everybody, for all, 12, 13 of you. I think Lexi and I will be doing another Periscope next week on something good. So make sure that you tune in for that as well. A lot of you have contacted me. Somebody's giving you props out here on Blab, Tanya.
Yusuf, hey, Yusuf.
Yeah, I'm not sure what you said that was really prop worthy, considering I have 8,
Everything
but it's okay.
I say is prop worthy.
Oh, I love you and Lex. I appreciate that. Yeah, we're going to be doing, we've been getting a lot of great response when we do our little relationship scopes. So, hey, trying to help people, right? Who is that? Rockstar teacher? Yeah, you go. My thing is I meet a guy and we both have Facebook. I didn't see it. It went away. Okay. But listen, does anybody have a question? Anybody want to jump on, blab, ask a question live? Because if you can, we got an empty seat. It's right there. See, I'm pointing at it. You're on Periscope. You can see I'm pointing at the empty seats right there. All right. If not, hey, and also I'm gonna try to have a guy next time. I got the What Men Think section. ladies, I think that you find value in knowing what we think, why we do what we do. Okay. And you still might not understand it. I don't know. But, you know, there again, you can get it from different perspectives. Does it have to be about exes? Nope, it doesn't. Just ask away. Oh, I'm missing it. Who was that? Who said that? No, ask whatever. Oh, that's Shawanda. Shawanda's traveling out here. Where you going? To the
Where's
Bahamas?
she at?
Who knows?
Really?
Yeah. And who are no? I'm just saying. I don't know where she's at. Okay.
I'm
A man
jealous.
asks for your number. You talk and text. Then he says he's always busy. Okay. Well,
He's
you know you
married.
might need. Tanya said he's married. We don't know that. Okay, we don't. Could be, but
We know.
but pull back a little bit. Pull back a little bit. You may be being too available. You know what I mean? Yeah. So you gotta create some space there for him to come in.
Yeah, don't
Well,
call him.
why? Okay, so why ask for the number? Why ask for the number?
Eggs.
Okay, so if a guy just texts and doesn't do a lot over the phone combo, is that a red flag?
What was the
No, it's
question?
not.
You gotta say the question. We can't hear you.
I don't want him talking to me. Okay. Say if a guy asks for a number and then doesn't say a lot via the phone or during the conversation, is that a red flag? Not necessarily. If you got
No, he could just be a dumbbell.
that doesn't mean that. First of all, guys like to chase. Okay, so the fact that we ask you for the number, we're in pursuit mode. We fill you out. We call you. Okay, he's just not that into you. That could be it. But at the same time, we want that challenge. Okay, maybe if you're too accessible, then you know what I mean. Now, don't be so available. Be busy. Have something going on. It's not wrong, even if you don't. You know what? I'm busy watching paint dry tonight. So maybe call me next week. It's okay. What is that? What is it? What is it that attracts a man to a woman that's operating in her calling? Same thing that attracts a man to a woman that's not operating in her calling. Reverend. We like women. But seriously, no, in all seriousness, we do enjoy when women are about their business and they're focused, and we gotta run to catch up to them. Okay, assume your ex is a drug, and I got a lot of good stuff coming tonight, and you need to stop the addiction. Go cold turkey to break the attraction. That's good stuff.
But it's hard to go cold turkey if you don't got no one helping you. You're not in rehab. You can't go cold turkey by yourself.
Speak to it. Speak to it. Speak to it. No, seriously, it is. It is hard. If you don't have the accountability, and some people are just strong like that. Some people are not. They need somebody to help them. People like me, coaches, friends, whatever the case may be. Friends sometimes suck. They mean well, but they're not great accountability partners. Texting is the devil, whatever happens to real communication. I'll address that, Rockstar Teacher. But yeah, friends, have you ever tried that, Tanya, to just have your friends, be accountable?
Totally. A few times, and it didn't work, and
why didn't it work?
They wouldn't be consistent. They wouldn't, like I would say, I need you to check up on me. I need you to ask me specific questions. I need you to be my support. And sometimes they get busy in their own lives. They're not, and they mean well. And then sometimes they are just afraid to ask or afraid to upset you. Because, when you're asking someone to check up on you and check you on your stuff, that's not always comfortable for you. And you might give them an attitude and they might not be cool with that. They might not like that. So
let me say this. That was good. Who is this? Kishana. Am I saying that your name? Kishana. She said, okay, well, Doc, what if you're not always available and you're following the rules that you give Doc, then what? He just might not be for you. You know what I mean?
Right. Then
Just
leave it
doing
alone.
you, keep it moving. Thank God that you're not wasting time and you can put your emphasis in another direction. Okay. So it works regardless. All right. But oftentimes what you'll see is you may see a guy who you think is not that into you. But when you focus on something else, he'll come back around. I mean, it may be a month, it may be 2 months, it may be 3 months. You know what I mean? But guys do that, and it's so like mad normal. Okay.
Someone on
Success.
Black said that I'm not certain that men enjoy chasing women.
That's why there's coaching, and your friends are probably going through something themselves. Yes. Listen, I enjoyed it. You know what I mean? Well, let me say it this way. Enjoy, there's an element of fear of rejection. There is all of that. But that's your thing. You like women, so, and if you see someone that you're interested in, it's just an automatic knee-jerk response. You're a different generation, Doc. Well, here's the thing. A lot of times, if you're talking about these young guys now, in terms of them not chasing or whatever, I'm not sure if that's what you're talking about, but they will. But here's the problem. A lot of the young girls are too accommodating. I mean, look at Love and Hip Hop. Look at all these shows. I mean, it's cool to just be, one of many. Like, that's okay. And some women, or young ladies now, they shoot to be one of many. They don't even shoot to be the one. Like, that's like too far. Yeah, that's crazy, right? Let's see, who was that? We need to be saying hi. My name is Messi, and I'm addicted to him. In a group somewhere. Yes, that's what we are right now. This is a group. We getting it in. Yes. Sweet black girl, that was funny. Yeah. But you know what? Here's the thing. Even the young guys, they still like to chase. I'm gonna tell you why. Because it's a physiological. Yes, that was right. Okay. Yeah. Thank you. Okay. It's testosterone.
That was offensive.
Was that offensive? So Lil Durl is offensive?
It doesn't offend me, but I'm saying somebody will be offended because people.
Lil Durl or Roscoe.
Whatever.
I'm half Cherokee and half comedian. Yeah. So
there's no Indian in your family.
There he is. Look at my nose. I'm from the Pinback Ear tribe. Yeah. Look at that. I look like my Bitmoji. See, for those of you, if you text with me, I have the Bitmoji, and it's like, anyway, I've gone totally off script.
It's hilarious because it looks just like him. Have big head.
Don't listen to her. Live your life, hit the gym, social activities, take a class. I love it. Yes, do all of that. But these young guys, they will chase. I'm trying to tell you, they like women, okay? But I think we need to educate our young ladies on not being so accommodating, because when that happens, okay, then they meet you. You got standards, and you don't go for that. It's not that they won't appreciate it, but it takes them a little time to adjust to that, okay? Because they still like a challenge, because at the end of the day, what guy wants to take, young lady home to meet his mom and say, hey, Mom, this is the one, remember I told you the one night stand that I met the other night, you know what I'm saying? Yeah, this is her.
It takes a while for them to get to a place where they want to take someone home to meet their mom. Like,
yes, I get
half of them aren't looking for that anyway. So
Get it? You know what I'm saying? I mean, guys typically aren't there right out the gate. You don't have a lot of guys walking around, with a ring, like, give me a finger. Yeah, no, it don't happen like that. Guys like stumble or trip over, like literally fall into love. You know, you're not like thinking about when you're a boy, oh man, that day when I meet that special someone, some might, but not the ones that, you know. So, why are you making that face, Tanya? Don't do that. Okay, listen. Oh, of course, I always got to. All right, if you ain't got it, ladies, get it. If you have trouble on the website for whatever reason, did dust fall off of that? Anyway, yeah, if you have trouble for any reason, I thought dust fell off of it. Getting the book, let me know, and I'll take care of you. But download it. If you're a doormat, this will really, really help you. Really give you some key things that you can do to get a backbone and create some boundaries in your life. Okay. Also, Why He Married Her video, check that out as well. I just created my Facebook fan page, so go check that out. Yes, it is on Amazon Kindle as well, the Rockstar Teacher.
But why get it on Amazon Kindle? Just go to his website and you can download it to your Kindle.
Yes, I have the PDF version and the Amazon Kindle version on my website.
Well, usually you have it depends on what device you have, because you could probably download the PDF to iBooks.
She said, could you go with your wife, Chris, and give advice on marriage? I could if my wife would do that. She's kind of like, she's not camera shy, but you just gotta get her
totally
to
do it.
Huh? Yeah, I know.
You should totally do it, but
yeah. Well, I think it would be cool actually because her personality is totally different than mine. I mean, she's just a straight shooter. She's just no chaser. That's what I loved about her because she was such a challenge. Oh my God, she was a challenge. I'm talking about like Mount Rushmore. Can you get up there? And so that's one of the things that really attracted me to my beautiful wife. What are your early signs that you are approaching the status of becoming an ex? Oh my God. There's so many things that could, I don't know, you had to be more specific. I mean, once you start to see that they may be falling off a little bit, good group meeting, LOL, right? What a sweet black girl. That ain't
good group. That's what you do after after the support group. Good group.
Yeah. Yeah, but I don't know. That's such a wide open-ended question about whether.
And more details. Like, give us more details.
I don't want to say something,
website.
and then next thing you know, you break up with them, and then y'all was like, "Oh, I told you he was going to ask you to marry me." Now I'm being held liable because the cruise, Tanya.
The cruise.
Yeah, it's the 2016 Wellness Cruise. Listen, seriously, I would consider this the Get Unstuck cruise. Yeah, I really would. I mean, if you're stuck in relationships, health and fitness, I mean, but like some of us, we got the New Year's resolutions because we're gonna work out at least until March or February hard. Then
you can share your secrets with us in October. Then.
So then you be stuck again. By the time the cruise comes around in October, and your purpose, your passion. Business guy's been telling you need to do this, but no, you're stuck in the comfort zone and you won't branch out on faith and do what God has told you to do. Okay, come to the cruise. All right, so we got you relationships. We're talking about all the different types of dysfunctional scenarios that we find ourselves in and how to break free from that, and we got fun in the sun. I'm working on my tan, you know what I'm saying, because during the winter months, like y'all haven't seen it yet because we're still in December, February.
Yeah, you're a little light skin right now.
Yeah, I look like Tanya. I look like Tanya come February 2nd, 3rd, you know what I mean? It's a Michael Jackson. It's like a Michael Jackson transition, and then I come back into my.
I'm brown. It's just the lighting in here.
No, you're really light. Right, darn near. Yeah. You really are. And
It's
Tanya doesn't realize. But anyway, you got me totally off track. Come to the cruise. You're gonna have a good time. All right. And it's highly affordable. I mean, I don't even understand how they can afford to, allow you to just go for that. But just 2 cents a day, you can go on a cruise. Right, you show a picture, for just 2 cents, you could adopt an island,
You
you know what I mean?
too.
But we're gonna turn up straight up. Okay, hey Tanya Coco Brown. He is yeah. Uh, yeah. Who Coco Brown? Me? Who's Coco Brown? Am I Coco
What
Brown?
did he say? She say?
I
He
probably
say?
messed it all up because, doing two things at once is kind of
Yeah, I can't see your comments on Periscope. So
that's because you're disobedient. You were supposed to. Shawanda said the price is right for the cruise. Yeah, we're gonna have a great time. So what else? Before we get out of here, it's time to wrap up. I really have fun doing this. I hope this is beneficial to some of you. Some of you have contacted me and we've done some consultations and chopped it up. So I think that this seems to be helping somebody. And as long as it does, we'll keep doing it. And Tanya will stay crazy as I need her to be. And yeah. So listen, I keep losing connection. That's okay because we're here when you come back. Like I said, I don't know if it'll be next week, but I know it'll be shortly. Lexi and I will do another um, Periscope, and like I said, we'll just keep doing them until you know you don't need them anymore. So, hey, if you got questions, because we're always looking for topics, to talk about. If it's something that, man, I really wish they would talk about this, hit me up. Go to my website, christopherreid.org, and, drop me a line or, get at me on Twitter. However you get at me, send me the questions and, we can do maybe a whole scope about it. Okay, so I'm always looking for things to address that you guys really want help with. So, all right, all right. So, Tanya, I think that's it.
all hearts and minds are clear.
All hearts. You should talk about being married. Yeah. Well, give me. Well, that's a lot. You might want to ask me a specific question.
Yeah, right.
Yeah, about Monique because yeah, that's almost like a totally different because it's such a challenge to get the people to the place of marriage. But I will say this though, the fun just starts at marriage, man, because you get there and I get that, ladies. A lot of you are really just trying to like, I want to be there, but then that's a whole nother other, right? Okay, it's a whole nother mindset. It's a whole nother journey. So, but yeah, send me a question. We can talk about it. Okay. All right. Night night. We're out of here. Y'all take care. Peace.
Bye.
Night night. God bless you. May He strengthen your heart to the truth, brother. Whatever that means.